Yeah, sure. But yeah, I don't think yeah, I'm not going to. They just like take away from the conversation. Like, I'm not a school, I'm not a pastor. I can tell you you're wrong, but I'm going to take a waste 20 minutes looking for a source. Oh. That's just. I don't think anybody disagrees with this. Like, really sound.
Charlie. They're taking Bravo. What's up? Securing objective Alpha. Enemy taking Bravo. They're taking Alpha. Hostile UAV in the area. Securing objective Bravo. They're taking Charlie. Losing Alpha. Enemy UAV active. Bravo. Enemy taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. Enemy taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. Enemy is gaining ground. Attack. Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
Even with that,
Recon flyover!
You guys!
Exactly.
I'm not the enemy here. Gas is coming!
Near your position.
There you go, right?
Securing objective Alpha.
There should be more things in place in general.
I think that everybody
Hostile care package. Charlie. Hostile mortar strike in the area. Hostile mosquito is online. Hostile mortar strike.
Reloading!
Mission failed. Return to base.
Not very good at in order to get there. Suffrage.
They weren't. Yeah, they had contracts with the CIA. I can tell
I don't know too much, but I know that it's a big farce that even the first wave feminism was good.
I just wanted everyone to know that's what on my mind for a while.
I could tell you how the feminist project was used to fund a lot of the human experiments with the CIA. You start looking into that stuff, does your mind start opening?
Oh yeah.
You start seeing how they started manipulating society using television and media.
Yeah, not to mention that like I just recently heard about this 177 was actually wanted women to unprison and then he had to like permanent problems with this was like because of it. And they'll still use that individual like as a not necessarily close and stuff like that. Like looked to her just like with John Money or the gender studies classes and stuff. They don't really have yeah. And you'll talk to people that like classes and study this and like I never did this practically. It's like they're teaching you about practices and its theories and everything, but they don't tell you yeah. It's crazy to think about. Especially Rosa Parks. I heard that her husband had too. Like that's just funny to me to think about. My God, I didn't just pay anything for it. Yeah.
Well, they had hired her to do it on a bus, I believe about 2-3 months earlier. And so since her opportunity was lost on that bus, she kept trying and trying, and then ultimately she got her chance.
Crazy. Yeah, and then with like also the FBI statistics, they manipulate the main violence versus the manipulating by the summer of 2020 or 2016 when people were doing the police and just literally immediately just because I went to this rally for this specific event. It's pretty crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go relax. I just want to say to Alex, I'm so sorry if I came up a little bit standoffish. That conversation just really irritated me. Not your conversation, but the earlier conversation before you started talking English. But I mean, I don't know. I know that when people are mad that I'm not like trying to quote unquote educate people, but it's just like not anymore. I'm just over it. I'm just not gonna be doing that no more. That's just how I feel. Anyways, I don't know if Jonathan's leaving, but I'm leaving.
Still be on another hour.
Peace. Peace.
Peace, man. Peace out, Sitch. Yeah, Callum, how old are you? Is that a kid? Hello? Yes, take it as a kid. Couldn't hear those, like, very distinct. Take that lagging again. Bless your heart to what?
I've been trying to get me to say. She wants me to say it. So. Perfect.
Except for that one outcry in the comment. I always do that.
I gave her a 5-minute timeout to think about whether or not she was
1 minute remaining.
serious.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
That was the fact, so.
I don't really see it happening without me breaking. And all that. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh my god, these cats are gonna be the death of me.
30 seconds remain.
I got 2 kittens I just put away. Their cats. Alex from New York or New Jersey. She's in Boston, guys.
I'm insulted by that.
10 seconds remaining.
Completely insulted by I would even be considered either one of those.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
What's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that keep society running?
Search and destroy. Defend our objective, soldier. Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm keeping things in check whenever she comes up and other people too.
I was gonna see if she wanted to hear the whole, but I guess not.
So Flannery account goes.
Planted at Bravo.
Mayor Flannery account that guest access again. If we encounter each other in a game of Fortnite and you happen to eliminate me, just know you are. Tell us the women. No. I just want everyone's take on that resources, that's all. Whether you're for it or against it, I don't care. Less.
round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy.
Yeah, I sure
Secure our objective.
Lotion on your skin. Okay, whatever. I took a shower and cleaned myself and shaved, so.
Hostile care package.
Yeah,
Enemy
you
UAV
guys
active.
on so you guys are gonna come up here or you're just gonna drive out in the comments?
Enemy planted at Alpha. Only you remain. Finish the mission.
It's kind of fucked out.
Mission failed. Return to base.
In this sense,
Yeah, Asia man, like really means yeah, like they're really fun and productive conversations, man. Yeah, they're really interesting ones.
How are you gonna be in the chat like, yo, I want to debate, and then when you come up, I reject every theory of ever.
Here's the theory of inquiry. Bro, funny. And then he goes, do you know what an Aristotelian syllogism is? Like, what? I think I am.
That was pretty funny.
You got fucking slammed by Andrew Wilson. Please.
I'm sorry, Aristotelian syllogisms are they're low key like bro, Kojo, he's next thing he's gonna say is he rejects monotonicity, bro. Yeah, for it's over, dude.
I thought he was gonna hit that. I was waiting for it. Then
Or
you
you
start
today, how are you?
rating on monotonicity.
Or are you gonna ask me why am you literally following? What are you talking about? No, I'm talking about this clay person in the comments.
Oh my god, Dart, put aside your
Dylon, calm down. Everybody's on the Dylon. It's crazy. Dylon, relax. Relax. We'll get you.
Yeah, all caps with the lot is accurate. Some people on this app that could use some Jesus. I won't join, but if they do, you know, good. It is good for us.
Search and destroy. Plant a charge
To
on the
do
target
anything in
and level.
particular, so you know, just extending the invite, I guess.
moving to my mark.
Wow, it actually says there's 6 people. Away. Get started in just a second,
Only you
everybody.
remain. Finish the mission.
Probably having a baby in the next week, so I move a little bit slower than I once did. And I said, well, I put water, so there's that too. Anyway, more viewers.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Thanks for jumping in and hanging out. We're gonna get started now. Really and enjoying.
Search and destroy.
The emphasis on a journey together.
Target objectives need to be detonated. Play it smart. You secured the device.
Moving here.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Be interesting. If it's part of interesting conversations and scripture, essentially,
Switching sides.
it's clear that
Search and destroy. Set a defensive perimeter around the objectives. Mosquito is online.
Solid copy. Care package inbound.
Round secure. On to the next. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives from hostile forces. Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Moving here. Enemy moving.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
In the moving to my mark.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. Destroy the mosquito.
Moving. Moving here.
It's down to you. Finish the mission. One minute remaining.
Moving to my mark.
Bang!
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
He was nowhere near me.
Search and destroy. Target objectives need to be detonated. Play it smart. You've got the bomb.
Moving.
Planting at Alpha. Search and destroy. Set a defensive perimeter around the objectives.
Moving to my mark.
You won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives from hostile forces. No visible threats on target. Solid. The mission is complete. Good work. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Moving to my mark.
We're planting a Bravo.
What? No way.
Countdown started. Our device was disarmed. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. target.
Moving here.
Hostile bomb drone is active. Only you remain. Finish the mission. Round is lost. Focus on the next one.
This map is terrible.
Moving this way.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. Moving here.
Moving here.
Moving. Enemy move. Scratch that.
1 minute remaining. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Seconds remain. It's down to you. Finish the mission. Seconds remaining. Enemy bomb drone in the area. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objective. Counter UAV overhead. Enemy planted at Alpha. Standing by. Bomb drone is active. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. 141, plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Second device on Bravo. Bomb planted. Set containment. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Only you remain. Finish the mission. Enemy bomb drone in the area. The enemy's defused our bomb. The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target. You've got the bomb. It's down to you. Finish the mission. Lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. Hostile UAV in the area. Only you remain. Finish the mission. Enemy bomb at Alpha. UAV active.
Banging, one bullet.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Oh, this one bullet killed.
And that was one of the worst maps. Estate and that other one in Modern Warfare 2, they're terrible maps. Oh, it's this map.
Search and destroy. Mark the objectives. Set up security.
Moving this way. Moving this way.
Enemy planted at Alpha.
Flanking here.
Site is still hot. Move fast. All operatives, bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Cleanse the charges and demolish the objectives. You've secured the site.
What?
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Place the charge. Detonate the target.
Flanking here.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security. The round is lost. Focus on the next one. and destroy. Defend the objectives. Hostile UAV in the area. Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the objectives.
Flanking here.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Place the charge. Detonate the target. Copy. UAV. You've got the
Moving this way.
remote turret ready.
Flanking here.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Moving this way.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security.
Come on, how is that not a kill?
Mission failed. Return to base.
Players who refused to play in matches. Back in 2007, David Beckham joined MLS with the LA Galaxy and immediately had one demand that every game and every team should have privacy, and he meant it because when the Galaxy traveled to Toronto, Beckham sat out the match since the stadium had air conditioning, saying he left his body wrapped for 3 days after. What happened was nothing more than paper, some material from the New York Red Bulls and the by not just skipping games on artificial surfaces, but refusing to even travel to Seattle during the regular season because their stadium had fake grass. Every time there was a match on turf, it was basically an automatic day off, and the only time he ever played on Gillette Stadium surface was a playoff game in 2014 that ended up being the last match of his entire career. Also, a little fun fact, that was actually the first ever match I witnessed in person. Then Henry announced his retirement shortly after. But the most entertaining refusal came from Zlatan. After nearly losing his career to a devastating knee injury at Manchester United, Zlatan joined the Galaxy in 2018 and made one thing clear, that he would only play on artificial turf if it was life or death. He tried it once as a sub in Portland for 20 minutes, said he felt terrible, and after that he skipped turf games in New England, Seattle, and even the MLS All-Star game. players who refused to play in matches. Back in 2007, David Beckham joined MLS with the LA Galaxy and immediately had one demand: that every game and every team should have grass. And he meant it, because when the Galaxy traveled to Toronto, Beckham sat out the match since the stadium had artificial turf, saying it left his body wrecked for 3 days afterward. But Beckham was nothing compared to what came next. When Terry joined the New York Red Bulls in 2010, he took turf avoidance to a whole new level by not just skipping games on art.
How to tell the difference between a purebred cat versus an inbred.
Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
This area's been looted.
Right in place. Countdown started. Round secure. On to the next. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Bomb planted. Set containment.
Moving here.
Our device was
Oh,
disarmed.
we let that happen.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objective. They planted at Bravo. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. planted at Bravo. All operatives bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Moving to my mark. Enemy movement spreads them. Moving here.
Device in place. Countdown started.
What?
Friendly Mosquito deployed. Target destroyed. Solid work. Round secure. On to the next. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target. You've got the bomb. Hostile UAV in the area.
Moving.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Bomb planted. Set containment. Enemy UAV active.
He could have got that. I could have got that kill too.
The enemy's defused our bomb. The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objective. Friendly UAV online.
Moving to my mark.
minute. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. Enemies deployed to counter UAV. One minute remaining. Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Moving to my mark.
Friendly Mosquito active.
Enemy movement. Moving. Cancel my last.
Final minute.
Enemy marked.
Seconds left. Seconds. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target.
Moving here.
Friendly Mosquito deployed.
Moving to my mark.
Friendly cluster mine planted. We're planting at Bravo. Mission's complete. Good work.
Because he worked to provide for his family.
He only had one job.
Hold on, guys. What do you do for a living? What do you do?
Which one is the angry fishy? Not me. I said angry and fishy. Oh, okay.
I've definitely walked a not so straight line intoxicated a few times.
What do you want? And why are you on your ult?
Hello? Oh, good to see you.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, nice try with the accent, bitch. What are you doing on the ult? You just came in here on your main. What are you doing?
I'm about to stream GTA on my TikTok account.
Then why don't you, like, are you gonna sit in my life while you're doing your main?
No. I thought I would, stop by and chill for a little bit before I stream on GTA 4. GTA 4 specifically. Nah, that's too cold. Wait, what?
Are you good with being pegged?
No. We don't do that in our marriage.
That's terrible. That still doesn't negate that your G spot is located in several places.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Search and destroy. All one. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Then, anatomically speaking, you have a spot where sexual stimulation is at its highest and feels the most pleasurable, closer to the back of the region than
moving here.
That's just anatomically true.
I'm gonna pretend this is true, but sure.
Hey, Christina, you listen to what she's saying here. This is very important.
Yes, this is anatomically true. If you look at a diagram, right, of different areas of a man's area, right, majority of those spots that we refer to typically as the G spot, majority of those spots are located here in the anus than the penile region.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Okay.
I mean, she's not 100% wrong there.
I'm gonna pass on that.
When they go to stimulate, the male G-spot is actually in your ass.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Actually, to be technical, to be more technical, it's your perineum.
I'm gonna pass on that.
They designed us with Gay Tuesday in mind. It's not that hard.
30 seconds remain.
Understand that.
Setting device on Bravo. Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
That's gonna be a pass for me. I don't want.
It says in Leviticus 6:9 that thou shalt not have relations other than Tuesday with other men.
I don't want anything going in anybody's booty hole, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Move in and detonate the target.
100%. I need somebody to come and put my lungs back where they're supposed to be, because they just landed on the floor.
I think you need to put the bong down. I think you need to put it down.
I don't have a bong anymore. My uncle broke it.
That's what they all say.
100% respectfully pass. No. I'm being serious. Like, my uncle really did. He busted the shit because he was fucking stupid. What do you mean, why? I mean, I ask why whenever I think about the reason that he stole my phone while I was sleeping with my son on my chest to go get off to my pictures and videos. I ask why about a lot. And I don't understand. I don't understand. No, man, we're not talking about that. We're talking about respectfully. Yeah, what I'm saying is that my uncle did a lot of things that have no logical or rational explanation behind it because nothing he ever does makes any fucking sense because he is a schmuck at it and he just
Moving here.
No, man, we're not going far.
What I'm saying. Dude, I'm so confused. We're not being like part of this. No.
Smoking something.
30 seconds left.
No, honey, we're gonna play in a soon, pretty soon. I'm just speaking to people online. I'm talking to my wife. I'm talking to my wife.
10 seconds remaining. The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switches sides. Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objective.
All I'm saying is, if it's Tuesday, if my wife wants to put a little bit of me so I can put a lot of it in her, I'm alright with that. That's all I'm saying.
Huh?
Like that.
Can you confirm, Christina?
Christina, I'm going to hurt your husband.
You do. I think they should have a societies run just as we do.
Yeah, dude, Brandon, were you here for FPS's?
I caught the tail end of it where he said that. I caught the tail end of it where he said that like men are are more commonly at the top of the like intelligence spectrum or at the bottom, while women are more centered. I don't know if that is his argument, like intelligence for both, like if that is why. If that's what he's talking about?
It's one part of it. I mean, it's a small part of it. There are a few other reasons.
So are you for or against women voting?
I'd be against it.
And what's your main argument? Because that is a silly one, right?
Well, no, I don't think it's silly at all. It's not the most, I would say it's the most relevant one in a way, but I don't think that
Random heads.
I suppose making sure that intelligent people are voting is not like this part I said it would be
Can you repeat
you have some sort of heart about you. They should
Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives.
They can stay. Netanyahu and his goons, yeah, they can go. Everyone in pro-Israel in there, they can go.
Yeah, you guys are supporting Iran?
Yes, we're supporting.
Yeah.
Look, we're supporting the U.S. not attacking Iran unjustifiably.
Yes, right. But the thing is,
You think it's
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switch your side. Search and destroy.
Does the word hubris mean anything?
141. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Rationally, and for the betterment of society as a whole. I think that women don't really dare.
First word is written, person is everyone who's
So this is your main argument.
Yeah, I mean,
Hostile
why don't we just
UAV
go
in the
back to
area.
people who own land can vote, people who do not, do not.
Well, I don't even necessarily have a problem with that.
I have a problem with your solution being, okay, I value people who are property owners and
Moving to my mark.
No, what I said is that I named the four elite industries in America that have the most, that sway our politicians the most, that have the most influence over
Final
our
minute.
government. It's finance, obviously politics, academia, and law. These are the four main industries, and in my opinion, those industries should be the domains of men. I think those are industries that should be dominated by men, run by men. I don't think women should be a part of them. And if women aren't a part of the industries that have the most sway over our government, I don't think they have any
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Actually, there's the fact that they're very high stress positions, right? These are finance, right? Once they
Search and destroy.
women to be in charge of childcare. I think that having a mother in one's life at a young age is an irreplaceable part of a child's life. Right, so when women take up these extremely stressful jobs that are physically and mentally taxing, it takes them away from motherhood and therefore kind of disrupts the family.
women who do not want children, maybe lesbian women, women who don't want children is probably better. What is your opposition to those people being in law or in
Well, I think the two are very connected, right? Because starting a family, right, to push this down the road and instead go to a professional career, right? When we
Friendly UAV online. 1 minute remaining.
When you mix Power Rangers, dad vibes, and just a dash of old man Logan energy, you get Power Rangers.
Games that got relegated immediately after getting promoted. Back in 2023.
What is 7 times 6?
Lawyer's
30
reaction.
seconds left.
Lawyer's reaction.
Alpha. Device in place. Countdown started. Round secure. On to the next. Switches died. Search and destroy.
That was spilling her meltdown. She committed that because it was
Keep the enemy off the objective.
not only that, but the other angle shows that she hit a brand. That's when another employee with the username Mw3 finally slams her to the ground. The legal concept of defense
Hostile
of
UAV
others
in the
allows you
area.
to put yourself in the shoes of the person that can claim self-defense. So the body slam was completely justifiable for. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but another employee named Miguel dragged this woman out of the restaurant, but she was able to grab his hair and hold on to his hair. That is another form of offensive, non-consensual contact. You have every right
got relegated immediately after getting promoted. Back in 2023, 3 teams earned promotion to the Premier League. Burnley dominated the championship with 101 points under Vincent Kompany. Sheffield United finished second with 91 points, and made a very slow rise from the 5th tier of English football, reaching the Premier League for the first time in their entire history. All 3 of them were about to walk into a nightmare. By November, every single promoted team was stuck in a relegation zone, and it was already the worst start by promoted sides in Premier League history. Sheffield United had 5 points, Luton had 6, and Burnley were bottom with just 4. But somehow, things actually got worse. Sheffield United's season turned into one of the most embarrassing in English football history, as they lost 8-0 at home to Newcastle, conceded 5 or more goals 6 different times, and sacked their manager in December, only for his replacement to fail as well. Their relegation was confirmed with 3 games still left to play. Burnley, despite being championship champions just once earlier, never once climbed out of the bottom 3 all season long. And Luke, they fought until the very last day. Now, when the dust settled, Sheffield United finished on 16 points with a record-breaking 104 goals conceded. Burnley had 24 and Luke had 26. All 3 relegated in the same season for the first time in 26 years. And
how is he not dead?
Final minute.
Highest paying job right now isn't being a lawyer, software engineer, or even doctor. It's a little niche, find it. That's blasphemy that you just did.
Mission compromised. We failed.
Eyes up, troopers. Delicious. We are imaging should stay simple. Eliminate a high-value target. Coach name Ghost Serpent. Real name Khalid Al-Nasir. This guy's been a ghost for years. Responsible for arming terrorists, committing war crimes against our men. We finally tracked him to a compound in the back patio. You'll be flying in a Black Hawk from an FOB. Fast insertion. Ramble down near the compound, sweep the compound, and neutralize the target. We cannot afford another escape. What are the rules of engagement? If they're armed, you fire. If you see Ghost Serpent, you end him. We're not taking any prisoners on this mission. Good. Prisoners won't be slowed down. Gear up. Wheels up at 5. Let's bring this snake to the chopping.
let's get this guy.
First ride. Hope it's a smooth one.
They're never smooth, kid.
Search and destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down. Enemy planted at Alpha.
Flanking here.
Bomb site is still hot. Move fast. All operatives, bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
With over 500 million items, Walmart has everything you need to completely make over your backyard this year.
Dad, what do you think?
Shh.
It's the backyard.
Now, I was
Alright, boys.
One minute remaining. Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Place the charges on the target and destroy it. We're planting at Alpha.
Flanking here.
Device in place. Countdown started.
Moving here.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy.
Before they can group up and counterattack.
Use the charges. Blast the target. No mistakes. Friendly UAV on station. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Bomb planted. Set containment.
RTS station active here.
Moving here.
Round secure. On to the next.
There's nothing we can do for them now except stay alive.
Switching sides.
Compound start. Let's get going.
Search and
Before they
destroy.
can group up and counterattack.
Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down. Friendly UAV online. The AO. Friendly UAV on station.
Got some cat-like reflexes there.
Tactical
Friendly cluster
equipment
mine
marked.
planted.
Hang out!
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy.
Yes, sir.
Set up a perimeter around the objective. Friendly UAV online.
He's down.
Enemy bomb at Alpha.
Ooh, tactical out. Oh, there's time. Radical here.
Be advised, enemy bomb is still active. Move to defuse. Bomb disarmed. The mission is complete. Good work.
Scores ahead. Yeah, I can reach again. Right, guys, guess what? A brand new video. Someday. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting look at some of these Barbies in plastic. Today, I'll be reviewing several Spanish American sets from BNC and Mr. President. Starting off with BNC's figures. Today it says American Revolution figures. I've actually got 3 cannons. 2 of them are French, and then I've got some British Army infantry as well as some American Revolution American militia counter
Instant murder. He says the driver trying to run over a 9-foot snowman.
So we're going to come up, take a look inside, set it all up, and we'll talk through. And let me know down in the comments if you like this kind of.
Getting lit up!
You play with these in your games or anything like that. The American Revolution and American.
Switching map! Loading fresh map! Tactical out! Changing max!
That one.
It's for the fingers. The fingers actually have pegs. Take care to see if they fall if you peek for a third.
Tossing back!
Kill confirmed. Hostile must be close.
Give you a quick look here. I think they look great. They're nice and smooth. Not a lot of texture, but decent enough for sure. Certainly enough there to work with. Great galloping charging poses. This one with the head down I like a lot. Yeah, I tend to like the ones that are charging into battle with their head down. I like that look a lot, but this one's beautiful too. I think this one might be my least favorite just because it's like that classic action pose that's always like a little awkward. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saddles. Those are the 4 unique sculpts, and then the 5th one for good measure right over here. Some of these saddles do sit better than the others. This one is the most problematic. That pose just because its butt is rears in the air more than the others. Okay, so looking at the figures, we've got a Bueller. Rifleman in a firing pose. He looks great. Both like that pose a lot.
Mission failed. Return to base.
He doesn't interfere with anybody else. They see the figure firing a signal. This time, he will show the right side here. As best as I can get him. This. Let's get rifle on his side here. I'll put him in the center. And then it looks like another figure with a sword drawn. I guess these aren't officers. It's skirmishers for close combat battle. His turn, his entire body is turned a bit more progressive, so I need to figure out where to best place him. He looks like he's ready to cut someone down. Yeah, the first impressions of these are really cool looking. They look great. They're nice clean sculpts. They're big, chunky guys. They look like they'd be a lot of fun to paint. I wish there was some indentation in the actual tri-corner hats at the top. They're just flat. That's fine. You paint them black. It's really not a big deal, especially if your tabletop paint up really nicely. It's a little bit precariously placed upon the backs of the horses. For some of them, they don't necessarily fit the best for every horse. Maybe they should just try some different combinations to see which figure fits in each horse the best. That just takes a little bit of working. Nice variety, no duplicates in figures. Duplicate in a horse, but that's okay. You get that variety of charging poses. I probably would like to see a horse where both of its legs are tucked in, similar to this one. This leg more tucked in as well, so you get that pose where it's touching the ground. Still use this piece.
I mean, everything's relative, and we're quite expensive as well.
For wood, yeah.
Yeah, and car.
I just got this one.
Oh, that's what. You will be spending the rest of your life in jail.
I had no idea. There is no excuse for such violations.
Count 1, 15 years to life. Count 2, 15.
Friendly emergency airdrop inbound.
Loading fresh mag.
Friendly precision airstrike inbound. Friendly mine planted.
Tactical out. Taking fire. Changing mag. Tactical out.
Secured the field. Target's on target.
Destined to a fate beyond our control. Wait, this is the first time she's there. Professor X. Great Tom motion. I see it's in.
Right here. Sweet stone. Take my seat. I'll handle this. Wait. Something more. Somehow.
Kill confirmed. Eliminate all hostiles in the area. Grab the tag. We've lost the lead.
Swapping back! Stun grenade out! Took a shot!
Mosquito deployed. Friendly precision airstrike.
Nothing stuck! Stun grenade out! Nothing stuck! Nothing stuck! Stun grenade out!
Yes.
Confirm that one.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been good money. It really should have.
Charging back!
Secure. Kill confirmed. Enemy UAV active.
Nothing stuck!
Hostile emergency aircraft incoming. Hostile UAV in the area.
Stun grenade!
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, he's. Okay.
You break something, anything, I can fix it.
Like, she never married you. She breaks.
Someone who kills I can fix it.
Just said you can get some time to say.
No.
Famous.
It's
Yeah.
You remember that?
Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Moving here.
This one has a riot shield.
Moving. Moving to my mark.
Moving this way.
Roger.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Bomb planted. Set containment. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target.
This area has been looted.
Cancel that. Moving this way. This enemy must.
We're planting at Alpha. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by.
Yes, this is.
Device in place. Countdown starting.
Scott, I would have used that so that the animated show came out in 1978.
We don't have time for
Which
this.
side?
We are going to space.
Space missions. Peter. Cool. We actually had to get them. This is technically
That'll get us there. Let's go.
Doing space missions now. Peter. Cool. We actually had to get them. This is technically
That'll get us there. Let's go. Are you okay with this? I forget sometimes.
Moving.
So lies, you need to read your mind. It's written all over your face. You tell me it's good, but it's good. If anything goes wrong, turn us around and
Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
any other
That's Greg for Agent Ed. Turning me down. It's like,
Search and destroy. Set up security around the objective. Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Suddenly turn without warning. In many cases like this, aggression isn't random at all. Cats are extremely good at hiding pain. When something is wrong internally, it can build up until they react subtly and violently. Undiagnosed injuries, infections, dental disease, or even arthritis can cause them to abruptly lash out at the person closest to them. There's also something called redirected aggression, where a cat becomes triggered by something like another animal or loud noise, but ends up attacking their opponents.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Characteristic aggression in cats is often one of the signs that something is meant to be wrong.
Saiyans for years. I've read comics that try to argue that the Viltrumites are just way more powerful than Saiyans, but that's not really the case at all. You know what they don't bring up? They don't bring up the Osaka forms. They don't bring up the powers the Saiyans have. Which, if we're being honest with ourselves, nobody really knows the average Saiyan's power level. Let's just be real here. And if we're comparing that to the average Viltrumite, they are not pulling feats like these. Arcanus and Nolan are not regular Viltrumites. And keep in mind, this is a team effort. This was not a solo Nolan deal. They cannot pull this off on their own. You got King Vegeta, who flicked his wrist and destroyed 3 consecutive planets. I don't remember exactly what his power level was, but you gotta have at least around 10,000 to even do something like that. But even then, you still got those circles. And that's a times 10 multiplier right there. It's Saiyans right drags on the bed. God forbid the full blown comes up. Now you gotta deal with the Ozaru Saiyans. And keep in mind, once they transform to Ozarus, there's really no downside to it other than them being giant and they keep their speed. And then the rest is history. This debate about Saiyans versus Viltrumites still pisses me off.
No, the thing you're forgetting is only the most powerful Saiyans can control their